Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel, the Enchanting Empress of Light. I hope all of my beautiful enchanted mommies are having a good day today. And before we get into anything, I'm going to explain to you what today's reading is going to be. Alright, so today we're going to use the Are You Pregnant deck, and then we're going to get messages from your baby. And then we are going to find out what you look like, okay? So this is baby and mommy reading, all right? So we're going to find out what you look like, all right? And we're also going to do how far along are you, okay? And we're going to roll the dice. All right. All right, so before I start the reading, I'd like to give thanks. I'd like to give thanks to Lord Ganesh for his benevolence and from his ability to remove blockages and obstacles. I'd like to thank the elements, earth, air, fire, water, and ether. I'd like to give thanks to all of our ancestors, known and unknown. And I'd like to give thanks to Mother Gaia, because she always provides. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. All right. All right, so I'm going to clear the space, and I'm also going to induce peace within you, within your environment, and within this reading. So take cleansing breaths as I do this, all right? So in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to find out how far along you are, all right? Thank you, Spirit. Can you please tell me how far along the Enchanted Bonnie who is watching is? Okay, all right. So, for some of you who are watching, you are 4 months old. 4 months old. You're 4 months along, all right, in your pregnancy, all right. And hopefully, those of you who are watching, you know that you're pregnant, all right. You would be surprised how many women are even that far along and they don't know that they're pregnant, all right. Some women carry very, very small. All right. I mean, I have seen women that don't even look like they're pregnant, and they're like 5 or 6 months pregnant. I'm like, how? Like, you just don't think that a woman can carry, that small. But but they do. All right. Wait, 4 months. What happened? Where is that? There it is. Okay. Wait. There it is. Okay. All right. All right. All right, so as always for this reading, I'm just gonna, whatever energies come out, that's what comes out. All right, I don't really like to limit my readings to a certain topic, or not a certain topic because this is pregnancy. I just feel that I like the messages to come out how they're supposed to come out. I don't want it to make my reading too specific. All right. Sometimes I do that, but I really don't like doing that because it limits the energies that might come out. So, all right. So I hope everyone is having a lovely Sunday. Okay, as my beautiful enchanted mommies, I hope if you have partners, they made you breakfast, or at the very least are helping you with the little ones if you have little ones. If this is your first child and this is it's your first time being pregnant, I hope they're being good to you. And if not your partner, then I hope you have family or loved ones around you that that are taking care of you. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what are the messages that you would like the Enchanted Mommies to know today? Thank you, Spirit. What are the messages you would like the Enchanted Mommies to know today, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, maybe one more. Thanks. Wow. Okay. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, okay, we have not spending enough quality time together as a family after childbirth. Need to interact with your kids and play with them more often. All right, so normally in the upright, this says spend quality time outdoors with children and partner after childbirth. Doing family activities together, play with your kids often. All right, but it's in the reverse. So Spirit is saying that for some of you, you guys aren't spending enough quality time together. Okay, and this is for those of you who have just had your baby. All right. So that's at the bottom of the deck. All right, what do we got? What energies we got here? Okay, so the first one, all right, so normally in the upright it says prenatal appointments, all right, uneventful exams, discover baby's gender, all right. So it's a normal prenatal appointment, all right. So for some of you are not getting or receiving any prenatal care, all right. An obstetrician is needed, all right. Baby's gender unknown, all right. Wow, all right. So hopefully this is a few of you, or hopefully this is none of you, all right. Every pregnant woman should have prenatal care, all right. She should be seeing an obstetrician every month, all right. But this energy is out. So for some enchanted mommy who is watching, all right, hopefully you're not too far along in your pregnancy. Okay, you may have just found out you're pregnant. You may be only 3 or 4 months along, but you need to, for those of you who don't have an obstetrician and you're not, and you're not receiving regular prenatal care, okay, you really need to do that. That's very important for your baby, all right? but there are some women who don't have insurance. All right, so you would have to apply um, at, at DCF for Medicaid, right? All right, so that energy came out, and then we have this energy. All right, partner disinterested in intimacy, arguing, going to bed angry, feeling unloved and undesired. All right. So I did a reading about a month ago, and this card came out in the reverse, which was, which was very wonderful, all right, because it's just the opposite of this, all right. But as I said in my very last reading, not every woman has a loving and caring partner, all right. And even if they do, sometimes these things happen, all right. Partner disinterested in intimacy, all right. That could mean for many men, the larger your belly gets, they actually, it's not even that they're so much even turned off by it. It's more along the lines of they don't want to hurt the baby, all right. And it's very challenging to find positions that aren't going to hurt the baby, or in their mind they may think they're going to hurt the baby, all right. And for some of them, yeah, your changing body is off-putting, all right. To some husbands and partners, they're just not attracted to that. They love you and everything, all right, but they are disinterested in intimacy for right now, all right. But what I'm more concerned here is the arguing, all right. So some of you are going to bed angry, giving each other the silent treatment. And you see in this picture, her partner or her husband is fast asleep, all right? But I don't know if you can tell. I really need to get a better camera. But she's awake, all right? And she's visibly distressed, all right? She's sad, all right? She's angry, all right? So he's sleeping soundly. She should be the one to be sleeping soundly and peacefully, all right? If anything. And he should be the one that is angry. I mean, no one should be, but, for some of you, this is the energy that is happening right now, okay? We'll get some more clarifiers on that. Yeah, so if there are any of you who are not seeing a doctor, and you don't have insurance through your job, or if you don't have a job, and you don't have health insurance, you will need to apply for Medicaid, all right? And if you don't qualify for Medicaid and your partner makes too much, then, you guys, he needs to get medical insurance for you. You'll have to start paying for it, all right? There is no woman in 2022 that should go through her whole pregnancy without ever seeing a doctor, all right? That is uncalled for. That should not be happening in 2022, all right? But it does happen, all right? It does happen. Some women are not approved for whatever reason, or sometimes they have to keep reapplying, you know what I mean? And it gets tiring. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, why is there no prenatal care and energy here? Oh. Can I have one more card, please? Thank you. Okay, what do we have? All right, yeah, so okay. Yeah, so some of you had you did have a tower moment, all right? Something happened within your pregnancy. It seems here that you are surrounded by a very combative energy, all right? I'm getting the energy here that you're feeling that you need to defend yourself, all right? Or you feel like you're backed into a corner, or you're feeling like you're feeling powerless in this situation. But the worst is over, because the tower card is in the reverse. So whatever happened, it's on the upswing now. All right. So you could have, gotten pregnant. All right. It was an unexpected pregnancy. All right. And whether you're working or not, you don't have medical insurance or not, the energy I'm getting here is that you can't get access to prenatal care because of how you feel. All right. And only you know what happened here. All right. Only you know. But whatever this situation is, all right, and it could be that the father of this baby wants nothing to do, all right, with the situation, all right. And if he is involved, he was the one that caused this tower moment, all right. Something happened between the two of you, and the energy I'm feeling right now is that this is a very hectic, very stressed energy, all right. Yeah, okay, I just heard that there's somebody here that is pregnant, but they don't want to be pregnant, all right? They're very stressed out. Okay, I'm really feeling that heavy, all right? Yeah, I'm getting the energy here that this was an unexpected pregnancy, um, and you don't know what to do, all right? I'm just getting the feeling here that you're fighting for you're just, because this tower moment already happened. You're fighting for peace. You're fighting. You feel combative. You feel you're in a combative environment, and so you feel like you have to be that way back. All right. Now this could mean if you don't want this pregnancy, or you don't want to be pregnant, it could be because it is a very negative environment. Okay, I'm getting that. All right, this is very combative, a negative situation here, and I normally don't like to have that in my readings, but this is what's coming out. All right, and many of you are not getting prenatal care because you're not even sure what you're going to do yet. Okay, and I don't really like where this is going, but it happens, all right? Not every woman's pregnancy journey is joyful, all right? A lot of times a woman finds herself pregnant by a partner that she really doesn't want to have a baby with, all right? In which case she should not have been intimate with them. But life happens, all right? And part of it is his fault as well, all right? It takes two to tango, all right? So, yeah, so at the bottom of the deck, you have the Chariot in the reverse, all right? So there's slow movement here, all right? This situation, you don't know what to do about it, and I need more clarifiers on this. This is why, as women, we really have to be careful who we're with, who we're intimate with, okay? Yes, it's pleasurable. Yes, it's intimate. Yes, it fosters closeness. Yes, it feels good. But you have to be careful, because even if you use protection, it's not 100%. We know this, okay? We know this. You can still get pregnant. So some of you, or at least one of you, are finding yourselves in this situation now, all right? And it could be scary. You may not, your living situation may not be conducive to bring a baby into this world, all right? The last reading I had, the drug the drug, using drugs and drinking energy came out 3 times, okay? So for some of you, you may be, using drugs, and you may be drinking, and then you find out you're pregnant, and you're not, some of you are not even seeing a doctor, okay? You're not even making a phone call to do it, all right? But a few of you are trying to apply for Medicaid, all right? Some of you are waiting on that, okay? I just heard that. Some of you are waiting, all right? So this isn't for all of you, but for some of you, you're not even making any moves yet, all right? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, why is the Tower in the reverse and the Seven of Wands energy here? Why is the no prenatal care energy here? Thank you, Spirit. Why is this energy here, Spirit? Why is the no prenatal care energy here? Thank you, Spirit. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Child. Okay. It's definitely about a child. Wow, this is amazing. This came out in the last reading as well, right? So you have your partner here, the main male, and family room, okay? Right, family room, and then we have child. Oh, okay, so it's amazing. It's just amazing, the energy that just hits me right off the bat. All right, so for some of you, you haven't seen a doctor yet. You don't know what to do, all right, about this situation, all right. But for some of you, you're going to decide to keep the baby, all right, to keep this pregnancy, all right. I just heard that, all right, because this is the future, family room, all right. So for some of you, you have already decided, or you're going to decide to keep this pregnancy, all right. And some of you are going to have a girl, all right. And here's your partner who came out again in your reading, all right? Yeah, some of you, your partner, they may have also been just as shocked as you are. They may not want the pregnancy, as much as you don't, or maybe you did, but they're telling you they want nothing to do with it. You better get rid of it, or whatnot, all right? But what I just heard is that for some of you, your partner is going to change their mind about this pregnancy, and they're gonna want you to go through with it, all right? They're going to have a change of heart, okay? They're going to have a change of heart. And the family room came out, all right? So for some of you, this situation is going to be okay, all right? Because you're gonna keep this pregnancy, and you're gonna go and set up your home for this baby, and you're gonna go get a doctor, all right? And for some of you, your partner is going to help you with this, okay? But for others of you, they are not. You're gonna have to do this. You may have to do this on your own, okay? Okay. Very, very combative energy, a lot of arguing, and a lot of fighting, all right? This is the energy that some of you are in, and I'm not surprised at all why you're, second guessing this pregnancy, or wondering if you should go through with it because of the environment that you are in, all right? But some of you have already decided, all right? You had the decision to make to keep this pregnancy or not, regardless of the combative environment that you're in. You can see that other wand is behind you, all right? but you have the other wand in front of you, all right? And you have the earth in your hand, all right? So for some of you, you have decided to keep this baby, all right? That's beautiful. Thank goodness. But I want to know that I don't judge any enchanted mommy, okay, with her decision, all right? And no, I'm not one of those people where it's, you know, it's my body, it's my choice. No. That's not what I'm talking about here, okay? I don't judge because every woman's situation is different, all right? Ah, it came out again. Second confirmation from Spirit, okay? And for those of you who have not decided yet, that could be a message for some of you. Spirit is telling you to make that decision to keep the baby, all right? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, why is the partner disinterested in intimacy energy here? Going to bed angry, arguing, giving each other the cold shoulder, and enchanted mommy feeling unloved and undesired. Why is this energy here, Spirit? Thank you. Can I have one more card? Thank you, Spirit. Can I have one more card? Thank you. Whoa. Thank you. Okay, so we have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck, all right? For some of you, this energy is happening, but it's only, I'm feeling just for this weekend or a little bit into next week, possibly tomorrow, okay? We have the King of Cups here. Some of you have a very loving and caring partner, but maybe they're just having a bad day, or they're just stressed out, or they had a retarded moment, all right, and didn't treat you the best, all right? But yeah, for some of you, this energy is out the door, and you're going to get an apology from your King of Cups, all right? All right, so what do we have here? Yeah. The enchanted mommy, which is you, you're feeling left out in the cold, all right? Yeah, he's sleeping soundly, and you're laying there angry, upset, feeling unloved, feeling undesired, feeling unwanted, all right? Right, so we have the Nine of Wands in the reverse, all right? So, you know, some of you, this really wounded you inside, and it still is, but for some of you, you're getting over it, all right? You're getting over it, and you just have to deal with it. You're dealing with it because there's nothing more that you can do, you know. If it's up to them, it's up to your partner to, you know, to help. Now, you know, sometimes you're not an angel either, all right? I know you're pregnant, and your hormones are going crazy, your mood swings. I understand that, but sometimes, all right, once in a blue moon, you got to go easy on them, okay? If they are otherwise, a beautiful husband, a beautiful partner or boyfriend, they treat you good otherwise, but every once in a while, they're human. They're allowed to be imperfect, all right? So I just heard that, all right? So it's not always them. Sometimes it's you too, all right? But, don't feel like you're too big to apologize, all right? If you're in the wrong, apologize, and it could smooth everything over, all right? Don't make him apologize for something you did. And at the same token, he shouldn't be waiting for an apology from you for something you didn't do, all right? You're both grown adults, all right? Thank you, Spirit. Hey, Spirit, why is this energy here feeling left out in the cold, all right? But yet some of them are getting over it and they're not as bothered by this energy as they used to be. So why is this energy here? Can you please clarify? Five of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands in the reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Oh, I have one more. Why is this energy here, Spirit, feeling left out in the cold? Oh. At the bottom of the deck is unexpected income, all right? So for some of you, Spirit says some of you are going to receive some sort of unexpected income. Maybe you have an Etsy channel or a YouTube channel, or maybe you have a little side business or something, and it wasn't going so well, or it was stagnant. But now, for some of you, you're going to be coming into some money. All right, yeah. So with this, and sometimes this almost feels like petty, like petty, trivial, like stupid reasons to be upset. All right, so your partner and you feel justified in behaving this way toward each other. All right, and you got to get out of this immature, negative, low vibratory energy. All right. There's no justification for it, all right? Life is tough enough. Don't take trivial things like something he said or something you said and blow it up to where you're going to bed at night angry, all right? You have a baby growing inside of you. You need all the love and support and cuddles that you can get, all right? And then we have the community card, all right? So yeah, so some of you are I just got that. All right, some of you are actually going online to an online community, all right? Because you do feel left out. You feel left out in the cold for sure, all right? The way this energy has been going, and I don't know how long that this has been happening, hopefully not throughout your entire pregnancy, all right? But some of you, all right, and I also got this too, all right? Because some of you have gone to an online community, all right, and you're getting good advice, all right? So that's why this behavior for some of you, it's not bothering you as much anymore, all right? The arguing, the silent treatments, for some of you, you got good advice online, all right? From some sort of community. If it's not online, then some sort of group that you've joined, all right? But for the rest of you, this, you're going online for help, all right? Because you feel unloved, you feel undesired, you feel unwanted, all right? And you just all around feel bad, okay? You feel sad, you don't want to be in this energy anymore, all right? And that's actually a smart thing to go online, because there's many communities that do help and that can help you, all right? Sometimes family can help sometimes, but for some families, believe it or not, they side on the woman's partner, all right? So sometimes she don't even have her family to back her up, right? It's ridiculous. All right. So the child was the one that was at the bottom of the deck. So I'm going to put that last here. And the unexpected income was at the bottom of the deck as well. I'm going to put that here. Okay. right, now we're going to find out what our beautiful enchanted mommy looks like. All right. And if any male characteristics come out, it is your partner. All right. It doesn't necessarily have to be your baby's father, but it can be. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, what does the enchanted mommy who is watching look like? And what does she look like? Oh, thank you, Spirit. Whoa. Okay, glasses. That was the one that turned over. Spirit, what does the enchanted mommy who is watching look like? What does she look like? Thank you, Spirit. What does the enchanted mommy look like? Whoa, okay, we got one. You have more, Spirit, thank you. What does the enchanted mommy look like? The enchanted mommies who are watching. Whoa. One, two, oh. Can I have one more? Thank you, Spirit. Can I have one more? What does the enchanted mommy look like? Thank you. All right, so at the bottom of the deck is overweight. All right, so what this means is that for some of you who are watching, you were overweight before you got pregnant, all right? Because when you're pregnant, you know, you have a baby inside you. Okay, so, oh, wow. Oh, wow, this is interesting. Okay. All right, so for the enchanted mommies who are watching, one of you at least, or even some of you, all right, you have full lips. Well, you have a face piercing, which I find very interesting. I always think those things are painful. I don't know how people do that. All right, so you have a face piercing, you have full lips, all right, freckles, right, and shoulder length hair. All right, wow, that's very pretty. Got a very pretty enchanted mommy here. All right, wow. All right. And freckles and shoulder length hair. All right. So now we're going to get messages from your baby, and then we're going to close out this reading, okay? Whoa, too many. There you go. Up. There you go. All right. Okay, so let's get messages from your beautiful baby. Oh, wow, look. So we have the full lips card from a enchanted mommy, which you have full lips, and your baby says, Mommy, I have your lips and your chin. All right, so that's very interesting. I don't know if some of you have a cleft chin or if you just have a very notable chin, all right, in your family. But your baby's telling you that they're going to have your full lips, all right? Beautiful. Okay. Mommy, get a massage or a pedicure to help you relax and feel better, all right? This is your baby telling you this, all right? Because remember, your baby is inside you, okay? They can feel when you are stressed, when you're stressed out, when you're tired, when you're at a low ebb, with low energy field. All right, so your baby is telling you to get a massage or a pedicure to help you relax and feel better. All right, so it's the best $30 you'll ever spend. Get a massage, get a pedicure. Hopefully it doesn't cost more than that, but all right, at least minimum once a month you should be getting a massage or a pedicure. All right, a manicure is fine, but the pedicure, they massage your feet and they massage your calves and everything, and they do the hot wax, and it just revitalizes you. Okay, because when we're pregnant, we're on our feet. All right, you're on your feet, and you have this extra weight, this extra volume of baby and blood and fluids and everything. All right, so your feet take a beating. All right, so your baby's telling you to get a massage and a pedicure, and your back takes a beating too, right? Because you're walking around with a baby inside of you, right? Okay. Oh wow. Right, it says, I picked you so daddy can teach me something important. All right. And it's funny that here's the child card. All right. And there's the daddy. All right. This is your partner who came out in your reading. All right. She picked you so that your husband or boyfriend or partner can teach her something important. All right. It's very spiritual and very meaningful. Okay. Okay, and the next message from your baby. Oh, wow. All right. Mommy, you're strong enough to raise me by yourself if daddy wants to leave. All right. All right. So this energy seems to be prevalent in a lot of my readings, because a lot of these men, they don't want to face their responsibilities. All right, they you were fine and you were fun when they got to do with you what they wanted, but then when things changed, all right, and they were a part of this, because you can't get pregnant by yourself. All right, some men are runners. Okay, and I had this in my last reading. All right. So your beautiful baby, this soul who picked you, all right, is telling you that you are strong enough to raise her by yourself if your partner or your husband or boyfriend wants to leave. All right, this is very powerful. Okay. Her soul knows that your soul is strong enough to do it if you have to. All right. All right. Mommy, please start meditating so I can start communicating with you psychically. Wow. All right. So this is really possible to do, Enchanted Mommies. All right. You can do this. All right. It may take you, 30 days or so of daily meditation. But if you can work up to 30 minutes to an hour, it is more than possible that your baby can communicate with you, okay, psychically, okay? All right, next message from your baby. Oh, I want to thank you and daddy for loving me and wanting me. Wow, all right, so this goes with this energy right here. It's been decided, all right? For some of you, you've already decided to keep this pregnancy, all right? For some of you, you may have had to think about this day and night, all right, and just lose sleep over this, but some of you tapped into your heart space, all right? And your baby knows that. Your baby, spiritually knows that you've made the decision to keep him or her, all right? I want to thank you and daddy for loving me and wanting me. All right? That's beautiful. All right. See the next message from your baby? All right. Mommy, I have your hair color and your toes. All right. Um, yeah, some families have an interesting, you can like set of toes. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen that. Some people have an interesting set of toes, and then it gets passed down from generation to generation. All right. So, and they have your hair color too. All right. Okay. Oh, actually, let me put this up here. All right. Next message from your baby. Okay. Mommy, thank you for protecting me and keeping me safe. All right. Goes along line with this again. Okay. I need this energy because I can feel it. All right. So for many of you, you're protecting your baby. All right. You're not going to go to the clinic. You're not going to, you're not going to terminate this pregnancy. All right. And your baby is thanking you, all right, for protecting her and keeping her safe, all right? And they just thanked you for loving them and wanting them, all right? So, I mean, if this is not a clear indicator for those of you out there that are faced with this situation, if this is not a clear indicator that you should keep this pregnancy, I don't know what is. All right. There's confirmations all over the place in this reading. All right. Oh my goodness. This is a beautiful way to end this reading. All right. Mommy, I picked you because you are strong and caring. All right. They know you have strength, and they also know that you are a loving and caring person. All right. That's why they picked you. All right. This is why they picked you. Right. These souls know what they're doing. All right. So that is the end of this reading. Overall, this is a positive reading if you think about it, because yes, these are negative energies, but in life there's duality. Okay, you have to have a balance. All right, not every relationship, not every pregnancy is going to be full of roses and rainbows. Okay, it's not going to be happy all the time. All right, you're going to face and hit some bumps in the road. All right, but for some of you who are in this situation, it doesn't bother you anymore. Okay, for some of you, you're over it, man. You're the one that rolls over and goes to sleep, and for some of you, he's the one that is upset. All right, because even though he may not want intimacy in one way, he might want something from you in another way. All right, and you ain't done with that. All right, so for some of you, this is going to be reversed. All right, you're going to be the one sleeping soundly. He's going to be the one upset. All right, and feeling bitter. All right, which it should not be that way at all. There should be harmony. Okay, and there will be. But these things happen, and we just have to go through them. All right, we can't control how another person acts or what they do. We only control how we respond to it. All right, and for some of you, it's not bothering you anymore. But for others of you, you feel left out in the cold. All right, you feel unwanted, you feel undesired, and unfortunately, that's not a good thing to feel. But I mean, some of you have gone online. All right, you've gone online and you're getting good advice. All right, and so you're coping with it. And for some of you, excuse me, this is going to be resolved. Okay, and it's going to work itself out. All right, and some of you are going to get unexpected income. All right. That could also be very helpful. All right, so I hope this reading offered you some clarity and insight into your situation. All right, because remember, your King of Cups here, you're going to get an apology from them. All right, and that's why this is going to resolve itself for some of you. For others of you, it doesn't bother you much anymore. All right, it just doesn't, and you're dealing with it. All right, but these messages from your baby, they're beautiful messages. Um, you know, please consider the advice that your baby is giving you. Remember their soul. They are a pure soul, okay? And they know your soul. That's how they picked you. So they know what's going on in your life, and they know the energy surrounding you. So this is why these messages are coming out from your baby, okay? So I love you all, and I will see you all again in the next reading. I will love you and leave you. Namaste.